The graduation address gives us the opportunity to hear from a distinguished member of our alumni community, and we are fortunate today that the address will be delivered by Dr. Michael Cameron. Dr. Cameron is the Chief Executive Officer at Rome to Rio, a comprehensive global travel search engine offering customers itineraries, air, train, coach, ferry and driving options between any 2 points worldwide. The company's website and apps receive over 18 million unique monthly visitors. He launched his career working on bioinformatics and genomic search algorithms with the Department of Biochemistry and Molecular Biology. Dr. Cameron later joined Microsoft as a senior software manager, where he was responsible for improving the firm's Bing web search engine. He specialised in using data science and user data to improve search accuracy and holds several patents for improving search results through machine learning and data analytics. Dr. Cameron went on to co-found Rome to Rio from his parents' living room in 2010. He has since led the company's growth from a small startup to a thriving business of over 80 employees and contractors across the globe in 9 short years. I now have much pleasure inviting Dr. Michael Cameron to deliver the graduation address.
Deputy Chancellor, Dr. Christine Nixon, Vice Provost Research and Research Infrastructure, Professor Ian Smith, President of the Academic Board, Professor Chris Davies, Deputy Dean of the Faculty of Information Technology, Professor Patrick Oliver, Associate Dean of the Faculty of Education, Associate Professor Alan Reid, Professor Maxwell Cameron, members of the faculty, ladies and gentlemen, and especially the new graduates. What a tremendous honour it is to be with you here today and help you celebrate such an important milestone by saying a few words. A heartfelt congratulations to all of you who received a degree today, which is no doubt the result of several years of hard work. 18 years ago, I was sitting where you are here today in Robert Blackwood Hall. It really hasn't changed much. I was a pretty nerdy kid who was passionate about computers and programming. I just completed my degree in computer science, just like my older brother before me. So much has changed since then, mostly for the better. Technology is eating the world. We're all carrying computers in our pockets. Cars are driving themselves. How we work, live and travel is changing at a rapid pace. And what's truly exciting is all of us together are going to shape what this means for the future. After completing my undergraduate degree, I started a career in academia. First of all, I worked as a research assistant here at Monash University, and then I completed my PhD. I then moved on to industry and enjoyed an eye-opening experience of working for Microsoft at its headquarters in Redmond, Washington in the USA. And then finally, I moved on to the world of startups, and here in Melbourne co-founded Rome to Rio. It's been an amazing journey, and I'm very grateful for everything that I've experienced and learned along the way. But I asked myself, what stories from that journey can I share with you today? I've reflected on all those 18 years, all of the mistakes and lessons learned, some more painfully than others. I've learned a lot about search algorithms, about artificial intelligence, about machine learning, and about data science. But I think the most interesting lessons, are the ones about yourself and the people around you. Technology is amazing, but technology is a tool. At the end of the day, it's all about people. So to the class of 2019, here are 6 pieces of advice to guide you in the journey ahead. I hope they are helpful. Number 1, it's important to value your time. The bad news is that time flies. The good news is that you're the pilot. And to be truly successful, you need to get good at focusing, prioritising and delegating. There's only so many productive hours in a day before you grow tired and your productivity diminishes. Try to focus on high leverage activities. In leadership, that might be recruiting great people, it might be motivating a team or selling a vision. For project work, that might involve using tools or code to automate repetitive tasks. It might involve thinking creatively about how to solve a problem differently rather than using a brute force approach. My second piece of advice is to invest in important relationships. With luck, you'll discover some amazing role models during your career that will have a lasting impact on you. They might be your manager, your colleague, or your mentor. You'll get a chance to study them, to see how they work, how they lead, and hopefully you will mimic the best of their behaviour in yourself one day. The best jobs pay more than just money. They pay you in experience. Hopefully part of that will be the coaching you will receive from these role models. I don't think I really appreciated that early in my career. I was often too focused on the immediate success and outcome of the project I was focused on. Recognition, promotions, money. In hindsight, each part of someone's career is really in part preparation for the next thing they do after that. And the knowledge that you gain and the relationships that you develop are often the most important outcomes. Some of the most successful people I know are also great at networking. There's great value in building and maintaining a broad professional network. For starters, stay in touch with the people you've met here at Monash. Make an effort to connect to new people. Go to conferences, go to meetups. Ask people to meet up for a coffee, even if you don't drink coffee. Many of the best opportunities in life, such as job opportunities, often come from that professional network. Number 3, navigate politics gracefully. This is challenging, but throughout your career you'll get to work with a diverse range of people. They'll have different values, styles, and agendas. They have their own egos and insecurities, just like you. In some respects, the work environment is a bit like a reality TV show, where a diverse group of strangers are forced to band together and complete some sort of bizarre, complex challenge together. The key to not getting voted off the island, I think, is developing a good working relationship with all of the other contestants on that island. Engage in robust debate, listen, and learn to compromise. I think as a computer scientist or an IT professional, we like to think of everything as black and white, ones and zeros, right and wrong. But the real world's a lot more like quantum computing. There's a lot more grey. My fourth piece of advice is be prepared to take risks. People often think that founders are successful for 2 things, because they work hard and they're lucky. And yes, it takes a lot of hard work to build a business, and things can often go completely pear-shaped for reasons that are totally out of your control. But I think there's 2 other important elements: perseverance and a willingness to take a risk. After all, luck is irrelevant if you're not taking any risks. Change jobs, quit your job, change careers, ask for a promotion, start a business. The key is to take calculated risks though. You've got to assess what's the real downside if this bet doesn't work out. Will I end up unemployed, poor and homeless? Or just living back with my parents with a bit of a bruised ego? Most people throughout their careers will stay in a job too long. They'll put up with a bad manager, they'll put up with a toxic workplace. Sometimes it's due to lack of self-confidence, sometimes it's due to laziness, and sometimes it's because of a fear of risk. Resist those feelings and take the leap anyway. Your career is not a ladder. It's not necessarily sequential. It's a journey with many different paths and potential directions. Change is usually a good thing, and choosing a new direction is often incredibly rewarding. Number 5, keep checking your privilege, and please be humbled by it. I think for every one of you sitting here today, I suspect, who's completed this incredible accomplishment, I suspect there's another 10 or 100 people who could have made it to this point that you have if their circumstances in life had been different. Those circumstances might be financial. They might be related to their home life, what country they were born in, their health, their race, or their gender. And I think it's important that we all recognise our good fortune. There is no universal scorecard in life, just different people leading different lives. I've met rice farmers working the paddies of Vietnam who seem far happier than well-paid executives who are flying the globe and staying in 5-star hotels. Who's to say that executive is more successful? By what measure? I think what's really important is about finding your passion. Find work that brings meaning to your life. Figure out what brings meaning to you. Is it the satisfaction of helping others and the joy you get from helping them along? Is it doing something creative? Is it building something you can look at and be really proud of? Is it expanding mankind's knowledge, being at the forefront of research? Figure out what it is for you. Finally, number 6, my last piece of advice is don't lose focus of what really matters. Firstly, good health is important. Make time for whatever sport or physical activity makes you happy. Look after your body, but also look after your mind. Mental health is just as important as physical health. Imposter syndrome is very real. And as a society, I think we're starting to recognise that work-related anxiety and depression are very commonplace. If you're a perfectionist, you will struggle with the spectre of failure. Sooner or later, we all fail at something. And then finally, there's love. Your family and your friends, those special people who have supported you in this journey so far. And whilst I cannot pretend to know your personal journey, I'm guessing there's at least 1 or 2 special people in your life. I'm guessing that you wouldn't be here today in this very auditorium if it wasn't for them. And so the class of 2019, I ask this of you, please. Sometime, perhaps this evening or tomorrow, give them a call. Perhaps you're lucky enough to have them here with you today and tell them thank you. I'm sure they're immensely proud of you. Once again, congratulations.